22nd day of October. And since the last time we spoke, a couple of things have happened. First of all, I think we're kind of still recovering from a very, very long weekend. We had that weekend on Friday I want to say commemoration or with respect to the Right Honorable, the late Right Honorable Raila Odinga. The lafu Mondays, Mashujaa days, Diwali, all of a sudden, anyway, of importance, I will just highlight like two things that have happened that I feel like you should know. Number one, tulishinda Liverpool 2 days ago, thanks. Yeah, 2-1, and nimejua mtu anataka kuita mtoto wake Maguire. Although Maguire shinanga kichoma, so really that's a risky name if you ask me, but you have not asked me. Good morning, my name is Valentine, or at Color Me Val. You're watching Y in the Morning. Give us a chance to be your favorite breakfast show. Okay, hashtag of the day is Y in the Morning, and I never sit alone. For some reason, leo tume-coordinate venye tumekaa. Unaona hii sijui kama ni red. Hii ndio red flag. Guys, the guys who keep bleaching red flags zinakaa pink, sijui fuchsia, and it's red. Alafu yeye amematch na hiyo side ingine. Yes, good morning.
Morning to you, Val. How are you?
I'm fine.
It's been a long
holiday.
Yeah.
Weekend. Ina sound hadi holiday.
Weekend ilianza
Thursday.
Watu walikuwa wanasema Saturday ni Saturday, alafu Sunday ni Saturday, alafu Monday sasa ndio Sunday. You know, so yeah. I hope you guys enjoyed your weekend, and for those of us who are mourning, I hope you have peace. Just as our life has to go on. And the deceased wouldn't want us to stop living because of them. So yeah, sijui kama nimesema vizuri ni sawa. Anyways, you guys, I hope your weekend was amazing. I hope your week was okay. And stay tuned, we have so much. And actually today, whatever conversation we are having, I am super excited because at least wamenikumbuka. So yes, I am very excited and looking forward to this amazing conversation.
All right. Does it sound sus? Please stay on the show to find out how sus it sounds. But nataka kusomea to story hapa before we get into the Y interactive part of the show. So this is, I'm reading this from Nairobi Gossip Club on Instagram. So we have BN reacts to YY comedians video questioning why Kenyan artists refuse to unite for Raila Odinga tribute song. So BN Ami Baraza verified, watu wengine labda baba afufuke ndio ni work now. Sasa mi unaona sijazoea BN akiongea hivyo. So my first question is, nani wewe amekasirisha National Treasure jamani? Who is annoying BN? Sasa
the reaction that is just
sasa nani wewe anakasirisha BN jamani, na unataka tukusaidie aje after ushamkasirisha?
But amefanya vizuri, like he's not faking it for anything. Unajua angesema okay, ni juu tu ya baba, let's just do this, but he's there like I'm not working with you, and nothing is changing that. So akae tu hivyo, like true to himself. Kaa kitu na mbona hadai form.
Mimi nataka Vienna to Alusa, tell us who is this, we tumusalimie.
Aseme tu kweli, like
Alusa wetu ambaye naye anakubo tumsalimie kindly. Sawa, naifikia Alusa. All right. Okay, so in other news, now still on the news of the passing of the late Right Honorable Raila Odinga. So we have Oga Obina shaves his head to honor and mourn Raila Odinga. Okay, maoni?
Well, people mourn differently, you know, so, and nakumbuka tukisoma, is it history? There were such cultures that we would do to commemorate someone. At times it would be during birth or something, I don't really recall, but that is his way of showing his respect. And so everyone is entitled to however they want to mourn. So yeah, but I'd say it's really a big step. Like uhamke tu hivi uamue your hair, you're shaving it, that means that it really means a lot to you. And I know most of us would think he's cloud chasing and all that. There are things that you would cloud chase for, but kuna vitu zingine hata kama unaangalianga unaona hapana. So for me, I think that is a very honorable way of him mourning Baba. Yeah.
Okay. May the peace that surpasses all understanding find you. please, kindly.
Amen.
Tuko karibu kufungua kanisa. Umeona vile tumeanza tu mchezo. Tuko karibu hapo kufungua kanisa. Yeah, okay. All right. Last story. So we have Kimani Mbogo's body lands at JKIA from Mombasa as Mike Sonko covers all expensive. Why? Okay. So now this particular story. Hey, let me try as much as I possibly can. Kama nimekosea usinikujie, but unaweza ni correct pale at Y254 Facebook. Yeah. So Kimani Mbogwa, the late, alipass. He'd been in and out of rehab for some time, and it said the news when it came, come up in a change, but for all sakes of verification, please, these are just allegations for now. So yeah, the news came that he ended his own life. Yeah. And now we have mental health, etc. Alafu sasa hii time ya kuchanga you know, now his dad, now Kimani's dad, alikuja akasema something about 2 million, something in millions. Alafu sijui nani kwa crowd ama kwa audience ama kuna mtu volunteer information that the actual amount needed for everything is around 217,000. So tunashangaa hiyo alafu kulikuwa na sarakasi hapo about that where is 2 million coming from versus 200, and yes, amecheza kama politician bana. So there was a lot around that. Now sasa ndio naona this was as of 12 hours ago ndio alikuwa ameland na Mike Sonko cover all the expenses. Yeah, what do you being a public figure as well, you're in the limelight, you're on TV. Do you feel like this is too much information or this is warranted?
One, I'll say that the fact that Mike comes out and decides to cover the bills, big up to him, and thank you so much for that, because angeamua aanze kuingia kwa hizi politics za wait, si nimesikia ni 200 tena mbona, you know, and all those issues ingekuwa so much of a big deal yenye, like, you know, we are focusing on the wrong things. This person is dead, why can't we let him rest in peace? You know, at times that brings in the aspect of saa zingine, maybe for example you asked to kuchanga or something, nobody is forcing you to do it, Val. So if you feel like pesa yako inapotea ama pesa yako inaibiwa, please stay with your 200 bob. Please keep your 30 shillings to yourself.
Wow.
But now you coming out and trying to say, oh, sijui wanataka kuiba, sijui nini and all that, for me it doesn't make sense. It's open to you deciding to volunteer and help. If you can't, don't. If you feel like your money inaibiwa in some sort of way, please keep your money to yourself. And then something else is, mimi, I am in no position to come and say eti hii ndo pesa ilikuwa inatakikana, so hiyo ndo pesa inafaa kutolewa. There are so many things, so many things that happen behind the scenes. Ni sawa, inaweza kuwa casket ni this amount of money or this and that. There are so many things we don't come telling you. Maybe kuna hospital bills and all that, and vitu tu mingi. Maybe mtoto alikuwa na madeni za mtu. Maybe I have a list that I have written, please, before I nizikwe, because if it's true that he took his life, maybe he has a list of, please do this and this and this, and it needs money. You know, you never know where all this money is going to. As long as you're not being robbed, like I said, like, siniwe unafaa kujitolea, wewe just do. And that's why I think when it comes to these people who come out and help, mimi, I'll never judge them whatever they do, but this person is just stepping in to help out in such a time. There's nothing else we can say about it. Hata kama alitoka kufanya nini. Because helping out is the best thing someone would do. Yeah. Na please, tuache focus on the wrong things. There's a book we were reading. What was the name of the book? Kigogo. While we were in high school. Was it high school? Yes. And then there's a part that says, that leader, I don't remember his name. Sijui alikuwa anaitwa Majoka. Watu wataniambia wenye wanakumbuka hiyo story. Who leader? I guess I'll get into politics. Acha tu niachane nayo. But the issue is that let's not focus on the wrong things. Let's focus, manze. Don't be swayed by vitu here and there. Please lose focus yetu. Yeah.
Lakini hujafanya vizuri. Umetuonjesha story moto alafu ukatuambia tuachane. The next story you tell, you have to tell it now with
Acha tu niwaambie aje, endeni msome Kigogo.
Natupea homework asubuhi. Okay, but this go read, eh?
Yeah, that's it. If you want to know my story, it's all on that book.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Hey, now you want me to I will have this now feeling deep down I want to interview you and find out this story. Ama hiyo ndio ku manifest. Kuwa mwalimu. Homework. Haya, wacha kwanza niwasomee mwisho. Not that it has anything to do with you or me. Okay, inaweza kuwa ina kuaffect. Acha nisiseme kitu kama hiyo na sikujui hivyo. So whether inakuhusu or it's affecting you, I don't know, but wacha tu nikusomee. So kuna mtu anaitwa Gloria Ntazola na ameblast Nairobi men. Not men from Kakamega, not men from Mombasa, not men from Vihiga, not men from Lodwar, Nairobi men, for buying cheap food on dates. That's just sauti yake ina sound aje, but I want to assume, I want now to jamii, hamtaki kununulia wasichana pizza on nice chicken. Yeah, that's kind of what's happening in my head, but I don't know what she sounds like. Yeah. So, we maoni yako ni gani? Yeah, a Nairobi man.
Dalia, and then demu wa Facebook anauliza kwani siku hizi kuna dates. Anyway, vienyeji sisi bora githeri na avocado. Hiyo pesa ya pizza inaweza nunua kuku ya kufuga.
Wow, ya kufuga hata si. Was Nairobi asali.
And then apparently someone else is saying I didn't know pizza and chicken were expensive.
Wow.
So expensive to Gloria is chicken and pizza, but to this person she's like, what? You mean that's expensive to you?
Indio kitu kidogo hii hapa yenye acha nikwambie Benja whisper into my ears penye hata kuna msichana tu mahali ama kuna date tu mahali unaweza jipanga na mahindi choma ama mahindi chemsha. Alafu I really wanted to dispute, but unajua venye hiyo mahindi imechemshwa ina slap guys. Alafu unataka alafu kwenye makosa uanze sijui ati ujipawa hapo kando sijui. Okay, but ujipawa nimesikia kuna ka ingredient fulani inatatanisha. That's not here or there, please. Yeah, but I don't know. What do you want to exist? So kama we unataka kuku na pizza, kuna mtu atakubaya kuku na pizza. Kuna mwenye anataka tu mahindi na hiyo inamsatisfy.
And expensive is how you perceive it.
We jaribu kukunywa chai kwa kibanda, alafu uende kwa hoteli. Hizi stars, kuna stars, Michelin stars restaurant. Chai moja kikombe inakaa hivi ni 250, hapa ni 30 bob. Ikiwa sana 50 bob. But hizi zote ni chai.
Zote ni chai. And apparently, hii ya 30 bob imejaa. Ile ingine is a quarter of.
Ni ukweli. So, usually you're paying for the ambience. So unaweza pata sahani ni nzito lakini chakula iko tu hapo hivyo katikati. Yeah.
You know, I'm remembering of a clip I scrolled nikiwa TikTok, and then this lady anafanya watu some interviews kwa streets randomly. Then she's asking, unajuaje boy yako na pesa? Then he says, mtu mwenye atukuli ugali asubuhi tunakula mkate.
Wow.
Alafu akasema, what else did she say? So she was describing and you were like, akasema mtu mwenye nyumba yake iko na choo na bafu ndani. Some things, and people are commenting, whoa, I didn't know I'm rich. So it depends on your exposure. It depends on what expensive is to you. Labda mimi kwangu expensive is to this level, na kuna mtu mwenye ako kwa hiyo level already. To them, they are not yet there. They are viewing or looking forward to something bigger. So yeah, it all depends. Sasa kama huyu kwake pizza na chicken ndio level yenye anaona akifika ako sawa, we leave her, like she's entitled to her own comments and her own decisions.
Okay. We, but you know, tena levels tu venye umesema pia, huyu anataka pizza na kuku, mwingine anataka kupelekwa Dubai shopping ya haraka haraka. That is what is being spoiled for them is. Tuende tu hivi tukam, tumeenda Seychelles, tumeharibu kidogo, Monaco, sijui. We, lakini hapo kwa ugali, wacha niseme initoke. Why? What does that have to do with affluence? What? Kama mimi na wacha nikwambie, I've been telling myself something. In fact, as we transition now to the actual topic for Why Interactive, tunaongelea something to do with manifestation. So personally, mimi nimejiambia na nimekuwa this whole year I've been telling myself, sijui kama hiyo ni kumanifest. Nitafungua hoteli wanauza ugali na chakula asubuhi, yani 6 in the AM, wewe ukitafuta mandazi na chai haraka, kuna mahali kuna chakula. Sijui kama unani because me breakfast
it has to be heavy.
Sijui kama unani understand. So mwenye apeni kula ugali asubuhi.
You know, anyway. I understand her perspective. Unaona, like in the villages, for those of us who have grown up in the villages, kukula bread in the morning looks like you've mastered it. Unaona, you know, our parents would tell us they used to eat chapatis sikuku peke yake. There are people who even Christmas. Right now, it's still happening in their lives. Like them seeing bread, chapati, those are things they see once in a while. Either mgeni amekuja, mgeni wa Nairobi or something, you know, those things still happen. So, this lady, listening to what she was saying, I understood from the perspective that kwake, bread in the morning is a miracle, like it's something she finds on rare occasions. Wewe, kuna mtu mwenye, they feel like ugali is better than bread because they have zote, unaona. Sasa yeye, ana feel like, like I've eaten ugali all my life. Every now and then, that's what I'm used to. So when I get something different, it kind of excites her. That's it.
I'm feeling like the thing there is options. Like you want options. You want to be able to wake up, tuseme leo na nikule bacon. Alafu kesho kama nitakula hiyo ugali ikuwe ni mimi nataka.
Yeah, it's not that is the only thing that's there.
But you'd find now watu wamefika wanaweza kula bacon anytime they want.
So anataka hiyo ugali.
Wanakulanga gwashe kwa hot. Kempinski unaona mtu ameweka ndoma, gwashe, nini.
Hizo vitu zenye you have there.
Zenye wewe unajaribu kutoroka, ndo kitu mtu, it's just weird.
And they're very expensive actually.
Yes. And there are some countries that healthy food is almost 10 times more expensive than junk food. All right, but sasa tumeanza stories zingine mingi. We're just trying to give you a glimpse and gloss of what's been happening over the past couple of days that encompass the week that has passed, Wednesday to Wednesday. Sasa to dive into the question of this particular part of the show. Remember, the hashtag is Why in the Morning. So, swali very simple. Is manifestation real ama ni uwongo? Kumanifest ni mind power, ukweli ama ni ufala? Sijui jina ufala nimeiona nikakumbuka nani akisema marriage na bamba mafala. We?
Bado jahil kutoka kwa hiyo.
Actually, si ati story na kuhil ilinifurahisha tu. Wow. Anyway, ni sawa. To each their own. So remember, we're talking about manifestation. Is it real? Ama ni ufala? Venye tu admin ameuliza. What is manifestation? Before we even get to if amenipatia amefunga hadi macho, take a breath. She's just guys.
I was waiting for this.
Clearly, I think from now, itakuwa a very one-sided conversation. Let us learn from Lizzie today. So there's the question: is manifestation real ama ni uwongo? Kumanifest ni mind power, ukweli ama ni ufala? Let us know, Lizzie. How are you feeling about the question? What is manifestation?
Manifestation is you speaking or saying something until you see it. Like, you talk about it. Like, for example, niseme, this year, kwa bucket list yangu, nenda Dubai. This year, before ishe, I'm going, until it finally happens, until you finally see yourself doing it. So that's just simply what manifestation is. Like, you speak something, like na si eti unaongea tu kidogo ama you just say it once, you keep saying and saying and repeating until it always explain a word by a word until it happens. Yeah, so that's what manifestation simply means.
Is there power in manifesting kuongea tu ama you have to write it down?
There is power, and writing is good, but also speaking the word is very, very important. The Bible tells us in the beginning God spoke, like God alikuwa anasema through creating, let there be, and it happens. So your words are very powerful. That someone said that name it until you claim it. So you have to speak and keep speaking until you finally see it. So saying words are very, very, very powerful. You can write, but forget about it, or leave your diary at home or something. But you speaking, you saying is very important. That's why we are told in the morning, once you wake up, speak upon your day, command how you want your day to be, and that's it. You're not just imagining it, you're speaking it out.
What's the difference between faith it till you make it and fake it till you make it? One thing.
We start with faith. Faith without action is dead. So if you have faith, it means you're saying it, you're doing it, you're working towards it. But now when you're faking it, for example, if I fake baking a cake, nichukue crayons, pink, green, ni create two cakey, but it's not really a cake because it's fake. It's made from isn't it crayons? Zile squeezing on watoto, those are the things they use to model. They don't use clay nowadays, so they're using I don't really get the name, but yes. Sasa nikitumia hiyo, I'll bring or present a cake that's colorful, looks amazing. You're even looking forward to cutting the cake and eating it. And then there's someone else who has used ingredients, flour, kila kitu inahitajika kwa keki, and then they've made the same cake. Same appearance, same size, ameleta hapa. Zote mbili, they look alike, the size, the color, they look tasty. But one is fake. The other one has been worked on until ifike hapo. So when we're saying about faking it, it means you're not working towards it at all. Wewe uko tu, you're like, just like it's nothing, you're not working on it, and there's nothing that you're bringing out. But now someone who has faith is someone who is believing in as much as it doesn't look like it, because bake keki, for those who do that, ukianza, you have a vision of what the outcome would be or what the final product would be. But now you're mixing your flour with eggs, with whatever you're using, haikai kama keki, at all. Until now the final product comes out and you're like, wow, so this was what we were working on all along. Meaning, when you're having faith, it doesn't look like it. It looks like this is not gonna work. It's like, are you sure? Are you really sure? Like, it doesn't look at it like it at all. But then you're still working towards it. You're still believing for it, and you're still doing the best you can to. You already have a vision of what you want. You already see the final product. So, wewe ukiwork, whatever it is that you're doing, you already have the final product in your mind. So that's the difference. Yeah.
Okay. I don't know why ameamua kutumia keki. I've been having a hard time following her train of thought. Tanguanze na keki, but
I thought unapenda food tena ama
si ndio imenichanganya saa mimi nishaanza kufikiria vile nataka kukata. I'm not okay and I'm struggling, ndo nikumbuke Kenya amesema, ndo it's not
na
good.
Utoke kwa focus ya ku envision keki.
And this is actually usable content, bwana. Okay, all right. So permit me to ask you like a couple of questions from the set that our wonderful director of the day, that is Benja, has supplied. So the first one would be, what would you do if you manifested your dream job, then realized it's nothing like you imagined? How do you manifest something? You see manifestation, bana. Manifest. You have
manifesting. You already have the final product of what you want. Now you're working towards it.
In hope. You are wishing. This is wishful thinking. Ati, what would you do if you manifested your dream job in the upper case study, then realize no. Because if I'm manifesting, I want to believe, if I'm manifesting something, I've already, maybe need to dogo intricate, like for example, do they give us free lunch? Not a chance of free food. But if I'm thinking or manifesting my dream job, I'm even thinking about flexi hours, like I'm intentional with the details. So
and now, unaona akiweka in that perspective, like anamaanisha whatever you get is not really what you manifested or what you were hoping for. Then that means you're settling for less. That could be it.
You are the issue.
Yeah.
You are the issue. But okay, what happens if what you manifest, maybe this is what he's asking, what happens if you've manifested, but it's not really a healthy, in the case of a job, not a healthy work environment?
Then that's not what
You're
manifesting.
Cover all your
you
bases.
have. I don't know if you guys write. Because if I'm writing, I put every single detail. Do I need like a suit? How should it look like? The buttons, the style, everything, the color, design, like every single aspect of it. So if you're manifesting, you have a set of, and you've said something very important, there is fake. So unaweza kuwa una focus on manifesting, but then the devil brings something fake, closer to what you want, but that's not it. Focus.
Ushapata jibu focus.
Yes.
Focus.
That's just it.
Kama wamekosea mahali kidogo, we focus. What you want, what you are manifesting. What would you do if your sasa ex ametoka hapi admin? What would you do if your ex said they manifested you back into their life? What would you do if your ex said they manifested you back into their life?
Sasa anamaanisha like wewe ndo anataka.
Ati amekaa akafikiria Lizzy, Lizzy, we had such good times. Oh my God, ni mimi nilifambo. Oh no. Mungu Baba, kama uko bahali unaweza nisikia, sambaratisha hiyo relationship yako sai. Scatter, don't let it last. Sasa hiyo ndio amemanifest you coming back.
Ni shida yake.
Okay, sawa. All right, I'll ask you this one, then you are free to. But mi sioni kama nitakuwa na answers tamu kama yeye, but let's try. What would you do if everything you manifested started coming true, even the bad stuff? Okay, how do you manifest
something bad? Like why is that even in that sentence?
I really, okay, nafikiria word I'm glad to redefine, but I'm also feeling the kuna corners mingi ya hii word. So manifestation here feels like, have you read what's it called? Something, The Secret. It's called The Secret. Hiyo kitabu inasema basically what the Bible says, what a man thinks, so is he. So where can you nafikiria, if you think you're terrible, you're terrible. I think that's now. But I don't think that's what manifestation is. It's not a singular thought process alafu mimi mwenyewe nianze kukagua ni gani thought mbaya, thought poor. Manifestation, if I sat and I want this and this and this and this.
You know, it would be very funny you thinking evil of yourself. Like right now nifikirie natoka hapa niende nigongwe na gari hata nitenda nikufe.
It's not, I don't think it would be intentional like that. Ni mtu tu overthink. Nikitoka hapa ama nitoke usiku naweza ibiwa, jamani sasa nishaibiwa
sana.
Okay, yes,
those things happen, yes. But now you don't dwell there. We are human beings. At times uko tu mahali you are like, wow, this is not working out for me, but then you don't stay there. You don't keep speaking about it. You don't keep saying that this is it. You know, manifestation comes, like we started, with something you keep repeating and repeating and repeating and repeating. That is when it is going to come to pass. But then if you keep saying that things are not working out for me, they'll not work out for you, because your now focus is on how things are not working out for you. Zinaweza kuwa kuna a side or a part of it that is working out for you, but not because you are focusing on how things are not working out, hautaona hizo. You won't see the positive side of life. That's it. Like manifesting is you saying again and again and again until it happens. So I don't see how I would speak bad things upon myself every now and then. And if that's how your life is, you're like, you're giving up. Don't focus. Don't be a pessimist. Focus on the positive side of life. Sai sina food, but I know God will provide. Sai najua kuko hivi, but I know that there is a light at the end of the tunnel. Like, be positive. In as much as things are not working out for you, speak positively. Keep speaking positively. And now, hata kama situation yako iko hivi, the positive side is what is going to manifest because that is what you're speaking about. That's it.
I like that. So whatever you are going through, manifestation is not
The situation you are,
na reflect. It's not a reflection of my situation. It's najua niko hapa sahi, najua nimepost niko Dubai lakini niko Nyeri. Lakini nikiendelea kusema niko Dubai, nitajikuta Dubai. Nitajikuta Dubai. All right. I think I'm starting to see. Okay, it's my turn to be asked the questions. Uko sure niendelee tu, but okay, continue.
I guess this is in relation to just the statement we've just made.
Okay.
Is manifestation real or just fancy words for wishful thinking?
Wow, is it real or fancy? Okay, let me tell you a story I had. So there's this guy. Usi mind context. You just know there was a guy. He was working in some factory or something. Now, this factory included, sijui kama ilikuwa ya chemicals ama ya food, but it included large refrigerators. So si watu wamemaliza kazi nini, for some reason he worked, akabaki yeye peke yake, so wakamsahau, so ameanza kufunga mamilango. So mwisho ndio anajambia mimi ni wa mwisho, so acha nifunge tuende. So hivyo ndio alikuta amefungiwa kwa fridge moja. Now this fridge was not on, but this dude was so terrified. Yeah, kwa akili yake fridge ilikuwa on.
Yeah.
I don't know if someone alizima, but anyway, kwa akili yake
anafikiria it's...
Do you know he froze to death? They came the next day and they found him in a corner. He had frozen to death. And the fridge was not on. So I'm just telling you, the power of the mind is incredible.
Whatever you think about is what comes to be.
Yeah.
Whatever you keep thinking about, it's very funny. Mimi, I've grown up in the village. Yeah. And the school that I went to in campus was not a school I had heard of or anything. Apparently, nili Google best schools that offer mass communication, and it was #1 in the list, and I decided to apply. Nili apply not knowing what that school is or the fame behind it or anything, But then I was there saying, wow, yeah, iko among the best, hiyo ndo naenda. And that was it. Going to, it happens that nilifika mahali and I was like, wow, ama walinikata. So it was like today, I'm thinking tomorrow I have to go and apply shule ingine because it seems like my barua was declined. And then I go ninapata, hiyo usiku nikatumiwa message, you've been selected.
Wow.
So this is because in the back of my mind, I was saying, hii ndio shule nitaenda. I am going to this school, shule sijawahi sikia, I saw it on the internet. I've never heard of it. And then I'm coming to school nasikia, nilisikia from a friend, or it was famous, or it was what. It was not there around the surrounding I was living in, but I was still saying it, and saying it, and saying it, and saying it again and again and again. So that's just it. Hiyo time, sikuwa nimeitwa, unajua kuna wenye barua inatokanga from the school itself. Maybe I was the one going to apply for it. But I am still believing that this is where I'm going to. And I love saying, I didn't have a plan B. In as much as sasa hiyo ndio ilikuwa sasa niende sasa to that point of now looking for another school. Siku apply mara mbili ama hii na hii. No, I just decided this is it. So whatever you put your mind to and whatever you believe in, that's it. Like it manifests. So keep believing it. Keep sticking to that. And if you really, really have faith, let me tell you, at times we speak, even if things don't look like it, until you now start believing in them. Juu vitu zingine by the way tukiangalia logically, they don't make sense. But then you're like, you know what? I am still going to believe. If others could do this, so can I. So you keep saying it and you keep believing it. Na venye tu Vala amesema, your mind
is so powerful.
Yeah.
It's so powerful. I have a question, kabla uniulize ingine.
Okay.
I know we're and it's by preference. Okay, personally, kwangu, it's by preference why I keep leaning on faith and my particular belief system, which is Christianity. But what if mtu maybe dini ni ingine, or maybe they don't really believe? I understand that people think or they identify as being spiritual versus religious. Huh? So what happens now? Is it the universe that does this thing, or is it just about the mind? If we kind of take away...
When we take away faith or Christianity, we stick to what you confess is what you possess. So there are billionaires who've never been to church. There are billionaires who are atheists or from other religions. There are people who are prosperous and they can't tell you anything about Jesus. They don't know, but they still are prosperous. Their lives are working out. Simple. Your mind. What you put your mind to and stick to it and keep pushing. And it's not easy. It doesn't come easy. So in a way or the other, this person has faith, whether it's the Christian-based faith or not, but akona ile belief that what I'm putting so much effort on is going to work out at the end of the day. So it all stands from the state of your mind and the state of your heart. How is your heart? Because your mind could want to focus on something, but your heart is like wavering, like uko unataka kitu, but still you feel like I'm not worth it, I'm not enough, I can't do this. Unless you chase it. You know, we are told chase your dreams. At some point, maybe your dream is running. So if you don't run faster, how do you shika? You know, so all of us are chasing our dreams. You can't stop until you are there. So it doesn't, unanata, without putting the aspect of faith, the state of what you think, what you imagine, what you believe in is what happens. And don't listen to what other people are saying, utaka fala, utaka cheesy. I remember of a story, quick. Tulikuwa tunapewa on Sunday. And then the man who was sharing the story says, there was a student, alikuwa amelala class. So, after aliamka, akapata 4 mathematical questions kwa board. So in the back of his mind, he was like, homework. So akakopi maswali na akaenda home. Vile alienda home, akasema na venye sikusikiza mwalimu the whole lesson, how do I tackle these questions? So akaenda library and he researched the whole weekend and he managed to solve 1 question and then he goes back with it. Akaenda akaambia mwalimu, before ukasirike, mimi before ujam, mimi I was just able to solve just 1 question. Hizi zingine 3 honestly zimenishinda. So please, if you would, I would appreciate it uniexplainie. Unaona venye mwalimu alikuwa anasema follow me after this. So akaambia mwalimu, mimi I'm very sorry nililala class yako. Sikuelewa venye ulifu, but nime manage to solve the question. So the mwalimu takes and he's first shocked. So this guy is first surprised by the reaction of the mwalimu. Akisinisha kwa mbuzi ni jamii, why are you? And then what happens is mwalimu anamwambia give me a minute. He goes to the staff room and calls all other scientists, sama wanaitwa aje. Apparently, mwalimu akiandika hizi maswali aliandika 4 big questions that have never been solved in the world.
Wow.
So he's actually surprised that this guy was able to solve this one. And why was he able to solve it? Because he was asleep and he didn't hear the mwalimu saying
that
these
questions be solved.
Exactly.
Okay.
So what you listen to, what you surround yourself around can really play a very big role in what you manifest. So hizi value unaweza sema, by the age of 30, I want to be among the top billionaires in Kenya. But then, surely, when mwenye, you know, I start looking at you and I'm like, mbona sasa unacheza? Why start speaking negatively towards you? Hata uanze kuona, by the way, hata mimi, hiyo dream hapana, surely hata it makes sense. Why? Because you're listening to what I'm telling you. You're listening to the environment, to what surrounds you. And that alters what you really are putting your eyes towards. So what you really want. At times you even told, don't even share with the world. The moment watu wataanza kusikia your dreams, watakuona kaa fala, watakuona kaa what you want to manifest. Where tuambiange, I wrote this way back in 2011 na ime manifest sahi.
So tukuje na receipt kwa karatasi alafu tukuje na testimony.
Yeah, what has happened?
How it
because
started,
me I write and I write
going.
per day. I naandikanga. Okay, saizi saa I do it on the phone. So niki type kitu imeandika time na date kwa hiyo place. So naandika this will happen. So at times I love writing my testimonies before. If I'm believing God for something, I just write it. And then that is me putting faith on it that I am going to testify about this. So time nitakuja kutestify, I'll just tell you guys. So I wrote this in the matatu at this time on this date. And today it has happened.
Wow.
So that's it.
Okay.
You don't have to know that Lizzie is wishing for this or believing for this. But at the end of it all, I'll come and tell you, you know what? I wrote this 10 years ago and here it is. So that's it.
Guard your heart. Hapo ndo nimesikia hiyo, guard your heart and focus. Yani hii ni kama inatoka laser sharp focus. Major laser. Sorry, laser sharp focus. See, I lost focus for a second there. Yes. Next question, please.
Okay. Can you really attract love, money, or success just by thinking about it?
Sasa hizi ni vitu gani unaniuliza siku hizi jamani? Ati? What? Huh?
Can you really attract love, money, or success just by thinking about it? Just by? No.
Hapo kwa just by hapana. I don't. Can I get a toned body just by thinking about working out? No.
Actually, kama umeuliza hivyo, kuna mtu niliona amepost akasema, it's a fun fact. Did you know that you thinking of working out is also...
Yes, but it's not in the... It's not... But it's true though. The thought of you working out
I'll be really thinking about that every time.
Something about your mind. So it takes your hormones or something. But it's not the actual thing. So you can think about something, but...
You think and work towards
please,
it.
Jitume nani. Watu jitume.
Here's a question, but I think we already answered it. Is manifestation spiritual or psychological, or just vibes and illusions?
Wow, okay. When you say you think we answered it, how did we answer it?
Because you asked me about, we were first speaking about it in regards to faith, and then you told me faith aside, how is it? So it doesn't have to, it depends on who you are. If you're a spiritual person, then manifestation is spiritual to you. If you're not, then it is a psychological issue, like thing to you. It just depends on from where are you manifesting, who are you yourself. So that's okay. Sasa nimejibu swali yako. Anyways, that's from me. Let's
Thank
get
you.
to what.
But no, I agree. Mine is not to add anything, it's just to echo with mwalimu.
Wow, this is amazing. Do affirmations actually work, or do they just boost your confidence enough to try harder?
I think they're not mutually exclusive. I think those two are...
Exactly, they work together. Yeah.
She has this evil genius kind of look going on. I'm a little afraid.
Can you manifest someone specific, or is that crossing into manipulation?
Well, niliambiwa na mtu, and they have authority on the topic. Unaweza manifest that you are the preferred candidate. Menipata. And the opposite is true. So at yeye anaweza manifest that he is the preferred candidate in your eyes. But about the... Sasa hiyo pia unaona kama utaki mtu na mtu bado anakutaka. Sasa the idea that you might manifest me back without my will, I think hiyo ni unafikiria kaa cartoon kidogo. Honestly.
If I'm not in for it, then bro.
Ni hivyo. We manifest na hiyo side. But unaweza, I have a friend who alikuwa sana anaitwa Brayo. Good morning Brian. Ni vizuri mko wengi so utajua ni nani. Brayo alikuwa anapenda msichana anaitwa Jackie. Jamani alikuwa anapenda yeah! As the boy was hopelessly in love, and this was in high school. So he was in love that high school, akamaliza. Hata I think alirudia form 4 ndio impress. As in, Brian was in love with Jackie. Sijui kama unani understand.
Yeah.
And then, Jackie was not feeling the same way. She was first of all older than him. Sijui hiyo story iliisha aje. But anyway, Brian ends up marrying someone called Jackie. Na wako na similarities weird. So I don't know, I'm just telling you what this hili kitu nimeona ati alikuja kaniambia ati I'm in a relationship. Anaitwa nani Jackie? Ati?
Yeah, you first.
Because all of us know who this
Jackie,
Jackie is in his life. Ati it was just very strange, but sijui kama hiyo ni manifestation alifanya.
It is.
I don't know.
But it depends. Because for me, if ningekuwa Brian, I would have chased after the same person.
Jackie.
Yeah.
Jackie yako hapo.
Ana masaa yake.
Ni kama watu wamefungua roho. I love it.
Amazing.
I love it. Sasa naomba utuwekee hii ndio ni turn ndio ni deal nayo vizuri. Remember it is at Y54 on Facebook, Y254 channel on X, #otherday is Y in the morning. So we're talking about manifestation and if it's real, amani ufala. Linus Hatted says manifestation ni real. Story kafunguka. Last year, nilikuwa nadanganya wasee nafanyanga job Mombasa Road past Athi River since sikuwa nataka waone nateseka. First hugs. But in real sense, nilikuwa na hustle two sides za Ruiru na job ya welding. But dream na passion ilikuwa kutengeneza big machines in big factories. I even went ahead and lied to my dad that niko na contract job Mombasa Road. Lakini sikuwahi hata na dream ya kuwork hizo area. Plus, hata sijai kwa hizo area. But 3 months, okay, this your faith is Delulu for real. Do hata ujui location ni wapi.
He doesn't. But he still believes
hadi anaanza kuambia watu. Sijai kwa hizo area, but 3 months ago, nika receive a call from a friend to limit kwa okay, ni sawa. Nikamchocha, I am a plant engineer. Okay, first of all, Linus, I swear. But hii confidence yako until hapa, I love it. Akinishow kampuni yao, iko na branch Mombasa Road, Kenya, past Athi River, na kuna position ya mechanical technician yenye iko available. Nikapigiwa connection, kaambiwa siku
nafaa kuenda interview.
Take it from there.
Nikaenda interview na papers za welding na recommendation letters 2 za my previous factories where I worked as a welder, but experience kidogo ya technician. I never passed the interview. Maswali zilikuwa moto za engineering.
Kitu nili make sure ni ati I was never silent. Nilikuwa najibu maswali wrong but confidence iko 100%. Wow, A1. Waindi walicheka but wakanipea job. It ends well because I made their day. But wakaniambia nikuwe na free mind watanifunza since niko na potential. Sai ndo mimi nakula salary. Salary engineer manifestation is real.
Amazing.
But you, I love your confidence. Kutoka tu kuambiana,
speaking about it.
Na hata hajaifika, this is
na hata hajui kwenye.
Nikuulize, faith is equals to Delulu because hii inakaa Delulu. Unaniambia hata place hata hujaifika jamani.
Hajui.
Hata maskan hujaikanyaga. Alafu unaona venye kama tunataka kuongelea faith. See how some I am not promoting anything. Nataka nianze. I am not promoting any kind of behavior, please.
Lakini kwenye
but hapa naona friend to limit kwa ulevi. Nakwambia Mungu anachezanga tu kivyake. He just thank God Mungu si kama wewe. Sasa alicheza tu kiyeye. Imagine unaenda tu kuchochana tu hapo.
Na labda kaangeenda
angepatana
na ufenda
alafu pia unaona he says I made sure I was never silent. Nilikuwa najibu maswali wrong but confidence iko 100%. Who does that remind you of? Kama Diamond Platinum anatuambia leo ni 30 aliwant 30, see 31st is the right way. Yeye alisema aje? Ona hata akili hai register because you just
confidence.
Ona sasa nakula salary engineer.
Yeah.
I like it. Linus, I like it. Asante kwa kujengea asubuhi. We have Peter Mwangi says well represented in 3560 if I'm not wrong. It's Lando tuko on like a what? Manifesto ita depend ni nani anapanga, kama ni Sheki manifesto itakuwa Mbowakni. Okay, all right, okay. By the way, fun fact guys, unaona utu to slippers to a beach, they are called thongs. Fun fact.
Oh.
So maybe that's what he was trying to suggest. That's what I want to believe. Unaona delulu yangu inanifaa to mimi. My delulu is good for me. It's good for me. Hashtag is in the morning. All right, please keep commenting and we will keep reading. Please let us know. Sana uki-attach tu ka story hapo umetumaliza. Is manifestation
That's all
real?
we want.
Ama ni uongo, kumanifest ni mind power, ukweli ama ni ufala? That's a very interesting question. What do you mean mind power ya ukweli? Kwani kuna imbo? I don't understand. Ama ni, okay. The way hii part nimeifikiria, I don't know. But tumesema ni focus. Because again, tumesema vitu mingi. Tumesema pia you look delusional, you look crazy. Yeah?
You do.
So if you're walking in the rain, na umetoka kutukanwa na makanga for some reason, na unaenda kukisema by a time like this, like 3 months from now, have a car. It sounds crazy.
Actually, leo.
Bas.
Sijatukanwa or anything, but I wake up very early, leave my house very early, and then tell me why I'll spend a whole hour kwa njia place na kujanga na 20 minutes. Just because this car hawataki kuenda until ikuwe full. So I don't just understand. So I was very like niko hapo tu nafungia tu juu sitaki kuanza na my issues asubuhi, and I'm like, by the time I've left the house, it would have taken me just 20 minutes to arrive. But now I am late. I love in the back of my mind, I'm like, haya producer sasa mimi na producer Lizzie, why were you late? And it's not my fault, unaona. So I was there, and then nikafikiria nikasema, you know what, from today every time nakasirishwa kwa matatu, I turn that into a prayer point. God, my car.
Thank you.
God, my car. I am not going to take it in a negative way. I'll take it in a positive way, as if they're telling me you're in the wrong place. Dada, ufai kuwa hapa.
Omoka.
Sijika ushaongea makanga kwambia ungekuwa na gari yako.
Wow.
You know, that's how they tell people. So it's like, haujaniambia lakini nimejiambia. Ungekuwa na gari yako sasa ungekuwa ushafika kwa kazi. So actually that is something I'm going to do and we will replay this video for you as I launch my car.
Hallelujah.
Because it's happening.
Hallelujah.
And because I'm going to start manifesting. Whether it's going to take 2 years, 5 years, however long it's going to take. Okay, nitafika mahali sasa niambie Mungu, God nimekupea ultimatum. Nataka kuipata by this time. But until then, that is something that is going to be. So, yeah. Alafu, we've said, don't focus on watu watakuona kawe ni chizi. Haya. Eti I'll do this. Wewe tunateseka na wewe hapa. You know, so if you know you're not swayed by what people say, then you can go ahead and tell them. But if you know it affects you, what other people think about you and what they say, just keep it to yourself and keep pushing until you manifest, and then you'll tell them, guys, this is what I've been believing for. Yeah.
Okay. Number 1, Benjamin is very ready to be a passenger princess. So wewe ukipata gari yako useme. He's very ready. Very ready. Alafu number 2, please. I know a car seems and it's convenient. It's very convenient. But shida za magari bana, shida za magari unaweza pata shida gari usikie ni kama unaweza ipark.
Actually, many people do that.
Kunje. Uyeke kwa mfuko sasa.
Anaiacha kwa. But now God can give me a car and not know how to source for everything that is needed, the fuel, the checking, karibu niseme check up inakaa.
I see. The nini. Ameenda amepigia mechanic. The nini.
So, when you're believing for something, for example, you're believing God for a child. There's this song mwenye alisema anakuja na sahani yake. I don't want us to get there. But believe God for a child and everything that this child needs. God gives us blessings, but the blessings of God are already blessed. Anasemanga hazifuatwi nyuma na machozi.
Okay.
Meaning if God gives me the car, which he's going to do, atajua kwenye pesa ya mechanic itatoka, kwenye pesa ya fuel itatoka, and everything else that is needed to make my using the car easier. So, usijali, don't worry about me. He's gonna sort it.
Amen. I have a question. Can manifestation be, okay, you wake up, let's use an example of a concert. You wake up, unapiga luku, unaoga, I want to believe kwanza unaoga, ndio upige luku. Unaoga, vizuri sana, unapiga luku, fine, thank you, nini, unajiandaa, unatoka, unaenda maska, unaenda kuenjoy concert. Kuna mtu mwingine ameamka tu pia na yeye, maybe ameoga pia yeye, vizuri, akapiga luku, but yeye Kenya amekuja kufanya ni kukuibia, wewe mwenye umekuja kwa concert. So manifestation, is it a tool? Is it just a tool? Like I can use it for good or bad? It has to be a good thing. I'm sure nishaisikia mahali mwizi akisema alikuwa anaomba kabla ende aibie watu.
You know,
apate za leo, za iPhone, nini.
The Bible tells us that mvua inanyeshanga kwa watu wazuri na like mvua itakunyeshia kwako Val juu God loves you so much. Alafu neighbor yako mwenye mnafikirianga ni mchawi, sijui ka villages mlikuanga na kai usipite hapo, sijui anakuanga mchawi. Mvua inyeshange kwenyu, but I went to Kitale and I was surprised that I hope msinikujie, hata nimesikia Val akisema hata me please msinikujie, but allow me say this. And then I was told, when someone dies, they put that person's clothes kwa mabati juu ya nyumba yake or something, and it's not gonna rain until that person is. Unaona nataka ni rainy season na amekufa, si wanataka kufanya disco matanga and everything else that they do until that person azikwe. So like they put their clothes up hivyo ndio kusinyeshe and it does not rain. Where was that story? What was I explaining so that I can connect with this story? My
I was so fascinated. Nimejaribu kufikiria sasa ni longi, ni shati, nguo za ndani pia zina nini. Where were we? What were we talking about? Good or evil? Can it just be used as a tool?
Yeah. So like, why did I even bring up this story? Kitale,
the good part, like because the question was, kuna watu watatumia hii manifestation to do things
about wizi. Exactly. Na nikasema mvua inanyesha kwa watu wazuri na watu wenye si wazuri. Let me tell you, it's about the state of this person's heart with God. Tungekuwa na time ningekupea story nyingine, lakini acha tu ni
mpe time bana. Uko na time, umeambiwa uko na time, hata mimi niko na wakati.
So, hi mom. My mom loves